Good morning, Grand Rising. Say, I'm gonna let some of y'all come on in. Say, come on in, cause yeah, we finna have some talks this morning. Good morning, Grand Rising, Kings and Queens. Say, yeah, we finna have a real live talk. Say, we finna have a talk this morning. Good morning, Grand Rising. Hello, hey, everybody. Say, I don't know who calling right now, but all calls are gonna have to hold on for a minute because yeah, I got to talk to my people this morning. So yeah, Grand Rising, my people, all of my people, Grand Rising. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all come on in. Come on in. Good morning. I'm here. Yeah, I got to talk about a lot of things this morning, not just taxes. So, y'all, before y'all get started with the tax questions about Miss Nene, what is still processing, what is being processed, what is PATH Act, I'm gonna ask y'all hold off on that so I can get what I need to say on out the way, please, if y'all don't mind. Melody, yes, I have been, and I'm gonna address that too, Melody, for everyone who's been waiting. Talania, yeah, you already know what time it is. Yeah, baby. Yeah, for anybody who forgot who I was, I'm gonna remind them this morning who I am. I'm waiting for this 2 minutes to pass so I can talk how I want to talk. So yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This morning, guys, I'm gonna ask, please, please, please don't judge me this morning on how I'm about to talk. I know everyone is like, Miss Nene, it's not professional. It ain't professional, the shit that's being done to me either. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna step up out of that professional jacket just for a little bit. I'm gonna come back to being professional, but I'm gonna talk to y'all very motherfucking seriously this morning. Okay. So to start, if you are one of my clients, you've been getting phone calls, text messages, anything from anybody saying that they are AKA tax any fucking thing or AKA unlimited any fucking thing that is not Miss Nene on the other end, and y'all know Alicia's number, my assistant. So if it's not coming from her or me directly, y'all know my numbers. Y'all do not fall for that bullshit. Do not send y'all information to these people. Do not answer the phone for them. I would prefer you report it and block their ass. You do not owe them any explanations. Anybody who has done business with me over the years know that when I communicate with you, I communicate in a certain way. I call, I sound a certain way, and I be damned if I'm gonna have anybody doing it for me. So y'all, if y'all are answering these phone numbers or responding to these numbers that it's not me, that is playing like they're me, please block their ass. If they sending y'all some bogus ass, this is Anitra Clayton and this is the Cash App, that's some bogus ass shit too. Do not fall for it. It is not AKA anything. It's not AKA unlimited, and it is shown here not AKA taxes. So let me get that out first. Yeah, Denise, everybody, a lot of y'all been getting messages. And I appreciate my people. When I say my people, I am not only talking about my clients, but as well as my affiliates and my offices, also helping me stay vigilant in this business. Because I see this is a dog-eat-dog world, and everybody want to put their tongue on a sucker, if y'all catch what I'm saying. You play a sucker, you see a sucker, you lick it, right? I must look real sweet to some of you bitches. But nothing is sweet about me. I just look this way. Don't get it fooled. Remember, when you dig a hole, you better dig two. And if you're coming with fire, I'm water. I'm going to douse that and you. Remember that. And I stand on it. Okay? It's too much going on with me. Not only in business, personal. But I don't put my personal shit with my business shit, and I don't give a damn Who say otherwise? I let people come to me and vent about their problems. Some of y'all know, yeah, just as much as I've talked to you, you've talked to me. I know just as much of your business as you know of mine. Tread lightly. We don't want to go down that road. I don't give a fuck. I'll go there. I'll kill you from the inside, not the out. So I'm asking whoever it is, whoever y'all are thinking y'all playing with, please stop. Okay? Now, for my people who have said, Miss Nene, I've been waiting for a response. I'm waiting for a reply. This is my first year as a service bureau, guys. Okay? When I say service bureau, that means that it's not just me taking care of AKA Unlimited. I have a whole AKA Tax family, meaning I have offices that work under my service bureau. I have affiliates that work under my EFIN number. It's a lot for me to manage by myself. I am trying to bring on a team of individuals who I can trust. I'm just being honest. People I can trust, because money tends to make people start acting a certain way or showing true colors, and I'm not for it, because I'm this way whether I got $1 or I got $1 million. I'm still Nene. I'm still this way. And so all my clients who are waiting said, Miss Nene, I've been in your inbox. I'm trying to call. I'm trying to contact y'all. When I say God is blessing me, in spite of, not because of, in spite of everything and everybody that's trying to throw stuff at me, I'm still blessed. I'm still booked and I'm still busy, even though I cannot transmit right now because this is the decision I'm making to do on something that is going to be beneficial to my business in the long run. Fuck this short-term game. I'm looking at the end game. Okay? I'm still booked and busy. I still have people saying, Miss Nene, I understand, but just get to it when you can. And for that, I have all the gratitude in my heart. I appreciate y'all being patient with me. I know y'all are tuning in like, Miss Nene, I need to ask a tax question, but I let y'all unload y'all stuff on me. Let me unload just a little bit this morning, if y'all don't mind, because your girl is catching it. And I don't speak about it because it's nobody's business. What can y'all do? What can y'all do about what I'm going through personally? Nothing. So before I just talk about it, that's the number one issue I be having sometimes. People be quick to run to Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or any social media and vent about their problems, and then get mad when everybody start weighing in on the problems that you have opened the door for the world to weigh in on. I'm not going to do that, because I don't need outside influence on what I'm going to do personally. I don't do it. But in business, I have to do this morning because of business, because now people are playing with my business. Everybody who's ever followed this page, y'all, how long have I had this page? Since 2019, right? How many times have y'all seen me get on here and bash another company? How many times have y'all seen me down talk another tax preparer? How many times have y'all seen me get on here and say, don't you go over there? Don't you do that? How many? Never. And if you have, I would like for whoever said, yeah, Miss Nene, you have, please go refer to the post or the live I did where I did, and I'll show you, nope, that wasn't me, because it's not something I have to do. My work speaks for itself. I am who I am. And I have done business with just about, it's 803 people on here right now. I've done business with just about all of y'all. If it wasn't filing your taxes, it was answering a tax question. If it wasn't answering a tax question, it was what you need to tell your clients. Because I do have other tax professionals that reach out. We bounce information out for each other. I'm hurt. I've never been so big that I can't come down. Never. And I tell y'all, I've never been too right to be wrong, because things change. Never. So for me to be getting attacked how I'm being attacked, I had to think, am I really that bitch? I keep asking myself, am I really hurt to be under attack like I'm being attacked? People want to come for me in my business. What for? If you mad about something, go be mad where you gonna fucking go. I haven't had any quarrels with anybody. If you don't like my prices, have I told you one time if you couldn't agree with my price that, hey, you got to take it or leave it? You stuck with me? No. You are free to go and file wherever you want. Just know, once you leave, you don't come back. And I'm standing on that in 2022. And that goes for everybody, client, family, friend, whoever. If you decided to jump ship, I wish you well, and I hope you make it to your journey on the other side of this ocean. I'm not worried about what ship you floating on. But please, if you don't jump ship, meaning you don't went elsewhere, stay over there. You ain't got to say shit about Nene. You ain't got to put AKA nowhere near your little tongue at all. For what? Because now your panties are showing. Men, your panties are showing. Don't do that. I'm just saying. Trish, that part. Pick a side and stay over there. I'm not mad about no decision nobody makes when it comes down to their own personal business, because I am in business for myself. Y'all have watched me build this little AKA. I went from working at a table to now God has blessed me to have an office in my home. Who's mad about it? Who did I take from to get it? Nobody. I've worked hard, long and hard to build what I have. So y'all tell me where I'm slighting someone or I'm taking something from somebody. Explain it to me. Y'all have seen my face on this screen for 3 years straight. Y'all have listened to the words that come out my mouth for 3 years straight. And not once have y'all ever heard me having a bash or take something from somebody else to make it my own. Never. I'm just saying, never. And I hate that I have to take out a time from doing business because I was told, mind the business that pays you, right? So that's what I've been doing. I've been minding the business that pays me, which is AKA Unlimited. That's the business that pays me. What somebody got going on in their house, what somebody got going on in their life, it's not my business. So I don't care. I've been minding the business that pays me. So why is it that so many people are minding the business that pays me? I'm just, y'all, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. This week alone has taught me and showed me so much in business that I am keeping track of everything that I'm going through, because once this season is over and I start helping other individuals build their businesses, I'm going to give y'all the do's and don'ts, the ins and outs, and what can come with it, because I am going through all of it right now. This is my first year in this position. I shouldn't be drawing so much hate. Little Nene, little bitty ass Miss Nene. This little thing over here, how is she getting so much slack? How? How is Miss Nene the one that is being attacked for being Miss Nene? I don't know. And at this point, y'all, I'm just telling y'all, I'm being honest. I don't care. I'm getting to a point where I really don't care. And I hate to be that way in business, because I never wanted to be a bulldog to where when it come down to business, no, ain't no bending. I don't want to be that tree that don't bend but breaks. I don't want to be her. I don't want to be so stiff that I can't conduct good business because of the things that I'm going through right now in building the business. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So y'all, please, y'all, people that know me, clients that know me, that have been here from the jump, that have brought people in to say, y'all, look, she's really who she say she is. This is really a good tax lady. She really do honest work. She really do explain everything to you. Y'all help me with this, because I can't do it by myself. I've been trying. I've been trying to corral lies. I've been trying to corral falsehoods. I've been trying to corral all this stuff and keep it going. But it's hard. And the fact that I had to take time out to do a live just to talk to my people this morning to say, hey, y'all, look, this is what's going on. It's not me with the text messages. It's not me with the phone calls. It's not me with the fake cash apps. It's not me with all this. It's not me. That is what's messing with me. That is the problem that I am having. Okay? So I'm going to ask kindly, if you're watching and you're the one who's doing it, cut that shit out. Because it's not going to end well for you. If you are a person who is secretly praying for a downfall over here, I am praying that you make it. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I am not saying the shit because it sounds good. I am saying it because that's who I am. And that's what I mean. I pray that whoever it is, you make it. Because I know from experience, if you were successful in making it, you wouldn't be worried about what I got going on. Misery love company, and you will not pour me into that misery. I am beyond that. I am above that. And I am not going back there. That is not a good place to reside. It's not a good place to reside in jealousy, envy, or hate. Because nothing good is going to come to you if that is what you're holding in your heart. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now that I got that out the way, y'all, I appreciate y'all giving me 16 minutes to get that off of my chest because, look, for my people who are waiting, I am going to still be putting everybody in. Just know it may be Monday before y'all start back hearing from me because I'm going to freeze everything over the weekend. But I will be back operating full capacity on Monday. I just ask that y'all give me the time because I have a lot going on in business and I need to make sure that everything is going how it's supposed to in business. And for the ones that's in the inbox, I love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience. Y'all words of encouragement do keep me going. Just know it's not falling on deaf ears. I see y'all. I see y'all and I hear y'all. And I'm going to try to get to everybody. Alicia is out sick. She'll be out for the next 10 days. Y'all know why that is. But I'm going to pray this for her speedy recovery. She'll be back as soon as she can. But y'all just be patient with me because it is back to just me in the office. Okay? If you woke up this morning and now I'm gonna get to some tax stuff. I'm gonna get to why y'all came over here because y'all seen me. Nene, there she go. Say I can go ask that question now. If you woke up and you are seeing still being processed and you don't have the path, but you still got your 152 code, you're okay. Okay. Let me explain. When you see the still being processed, your bars don't disappear. You got that line. It could be it's form 8962 for marketplace. That's for marketplace. So let me share it. Let me put this up, love. If y'all are seeing something about a 8962, and this is for if you filed your own taxes or if you are a tax preparer and you're getting this error, that means that your client or whoever, if you're doing it yourself and you got it, you have marketplace insurance. Marketplace insurance is 1095A. Okay. 1095A is the only one that has to be reported. The 1095Bs, that is Medicaid, CHIP, perinatal, whatever, that comes from the state. That does not have to be reported. 1095C comes from your employer. That does not have to be reported. So if you see your return is rejected for 8962, that is marketplace insurance. Okay. Shanisa say, what can I do if I haven't got my IPPN yet? They do have it set up where if you did not get your IPPN letter, they have an IPPN recovery portal on the IRS website. Go to irs.gov, type in IPPN. You can click on that bar and it will take you to the portal to get a replacement IPPN, and you can use that. You will have to verify yourself before it gives you that PIN, but you can get it online. Okay. Jessica say, is path message a good sign moving forward? Like, does that mean it's been approved? Jessica, 9 times out of 10, listen, 9 out of 10, if you have path, it is just waiting to give you your deposit date. That means it has processed and you're just waiting for path to lift. If you're looking at your transcripts, you will not see your 846 until probably next Saturday, maybe next Wednesday, since next Wednesday is the 9th. But I can let you know, you will not see any movement with those paths until the week after, which is the 12th. So starting on the 12th through the 19th, we can start seeing those days, those dates for path. Okay. So path is a good message. If you are seeing path, you are on track for getting your refund. Do not worry if you see still being processed with the 152 code. That means that it could be something that the system is still processing that is on your return that they have not completed, but it will complete. It'll complete and you'll see it go to path. If it is still there by the time path lifts, you'll just go straight to your deposit date. But if you got still being processed with 152, you are okay. Okay. I'm trying to create an account on irs.gov, but it won't let me do an ID mean. It's saying I already have an account, but I don't. Shanisa, so you may need to do a reset then, Queen. You may need to reset your information. Okay. The 1095B is the insurance through Health and Human Services. 1095C is the insurance when you have it through your job. 1095A is marketplace. Okay. Alexis, I have the minus sign with the amount on my transcript and the as if date of February 1st on the transcript. Am I done processing? Alexis, not yet. You're not done processing until you see the 846 code. And even then, if y'all have been pulling y'all transcripts when they were issuing those payments July through December, you seen it was populating codes on there then. So I'm not going to say done processing, but as far as your tax return, it will be finished processing once you see the 846 code on your transcript. Until then, you will see a whole bunch of codes steady populating, the 970 and the 971. 970 usually means that they're mailing out a letter for whatever reason. It could be that you have to verify your identity. It could be that you have a form missing that you should have reported. So if you got the 970 saying notice issued, then you may have something that's coming in the mail that will require you to do some extra to finish processing your return. Okay. But the minus signs on the transcripts only mean that is what they owe you. The minus means owe you back. That is your refund amount. Okay. Is there a way we can file without the 1099G form? They're done. Ms. Vicky, you can file without it, but if you got a certain amount of money from unemployment and you file your taxes without that 1099G, it is a possibility that the IRS can halt on processing your return until you amend and add that 1099G. So I just say, y'all, for the sake of processing and getting your money, report everything, even your 1099 INTs. Now, the 1099 INT letters, that came from last year when they was holding our refund and we didn't get them on time and the money started drawing interest. That's why you see it say $17, $32, amounts like that, because it is interest and they have to report it what they had paid us extra. Will it stop your return from being processed if you didn't include it? No, it won't, but it does need to be reported because it is an interest payment. Now, for everyone who is saying, Miss Nene, I got a letter and it's from saying something was done online. It's a non-filer's letter. What did I tell y'all 2 weeks ago? Who remember what I told y'all 2 weeks ago? What did I tell y'all 2 weeks ago? Don't get to going online requesting your transcripts, because every time you do, it is a security factor that mails those letters out every time you access your account online with your social. So if y'all are sending these letters and you trying to figure, oh shit, I got something coming from the IRS, you triggered it yourself because you're steady running to irs.gov transcripts. I want to look at my transcript. I want to look one more time. I want to look one more time. That is why y'all are getting those letters. Okay? If you are accessing your transcripts online, those are why you are getting those non-filing letters. It is letting you know your account was accessed online and they have to contact you to let you know in case it's fraud that somebody has been looking at your stuff. It's a security template. It's going to happen. I don't care. It's going to happen to everybody if you log in and try to get it. If you get disability, can you file taxes? Arthur, That is a question because it depends on the type of benefits that you're getting. And then it also requires you to get clearance from Social Security, what they call a ticket to work. You have to find out if you qualify for a ticket to work. And if you do, what is the amount they allow you to make without going over so it does not mess with your benefits. So it depends, Arthur. If you can, they will let you know you can and how much you can. Now, if you are somebody who is considered completely and totally disabled, no, you cannot file at all. Okay. All right. So let's see. Jessica, path with date on the side instead of amount. Is that good? Yes. Path with a path period is a good sign that everything is still moving. So if you got path this morning, you're good. If you got still being processed with 152, you're good. When you start seeing the one line, your tax return has been received and is being processed, then you are probably missing something. Okay. So is being processed mean you're probably missing something. Still being processed mean that they are processing it. It's nothing for you to send in or do. It's just taking them a little longer because maybe it's a Schedule C or a W-2 or something that you reported from an employer that has not been picked up in the IRS system, and they need to match up those documents to make sure it's reported correctly first. So it doesn't mean that it's something wrong with your return if you're seeing still being processed with the 152. Okay. Yes, 152 is normal processing. Normal processing is 152. As long as you see 152, that is normal processing. I drove my car to deliver mail for the post office, but they told me because I got a W-2, I can't do Schedule C to recover all the out-of-pocket money I spent on fixing car and gas. Is that true? Couture, unfortunately, yes. In the past, Couture, you will be doing what they call a Form 2106, which is unreimbursed employee expenses, where people who have certain expenses for a job, they, let you write it off. But y'all know I don't like to say no names. The government ended that back in 2018. They stopped letting us use the 2106 unless you are a certain occupation, meaning in Army Reserve or performing art or government worker. You have to be one of those three in order to use the 2106 now. So yeah, Couture, unfortunately, no, baby, you can't if they gave you a W-2 for it. Now, if they would have wrote you off a Schedule C, then yeah, you could have used it. But because they paid you W-2, no, it's no way for you to recoup what you spent for business. Okay. Can we amend after we get our refund because I got unemployment or after I already filed my taxes? Yes, you can, Jessica. So for individuals, if you have already sent your return and it has been accepted by the IRS and you like, what am I supposed to do? After you get your refund, say it one more time. After you get your refund, you need to reach out to your tax preparer, or if you did it yourself, you need to log back into Tax Act, Free Tax, TurboTax, whoever it is that you filed your return to through, and do your amendment and add in that unemployment. It ain't necessarily got to be unemployment. I've had individuals who receive W-2s after we've already filed. Even though they're not large amounts, they may bring a little extra 100 or two. You can do that. But wait until after, because they won't even let us e-file the 1040Xs, guys, which is 1040Xs amended returns until mid-February, meaning after February 15th, we can start amending. Right now, you cannot amend your return even if you wanted to. So just bide your time. If you feel like, hey, this may stop my return from processing, you can jump out there in that water and go ahead and amend before you get the refund. But just know amending it while still processing will prolong the amount of time it'll take for you to get your refund. Okay. So let's see. Y'all, I'm trying to catch questions. They coming through so fast. Okay. So Mimi say it's still being processed. A refund day will be available when, yeah, Mimi, that is still a good thing. As long as you see the 152 code, it's okay. Like I said, once again, still being processed would be meaning that it is something that is on your return that the system is still processing. It doesn't mean that it's something for you to do. It doesn't mean audit. We all know what audit means, right? We know what the audit status looks like. It's an exclamation point and it says take action. When you see that, that is you are under review. That means they are manually putting in your return and you will have to send in supporting documentations for what you put on your taxes. If you don't see the exclamation point, please calm down, because it does not mean audit when you see is being processed. It does not mean audit when you see still being processed. It only means audit. Audit review is only when you see take action. Take action with the exclamation point means that it is under a manual review and you will need to send in documentations. You will be looking for a letter. Okay? So also still being processed. Let me tell y'all what I also found out. If you and somebody else in your house has both filed head of household, that'll hold y'all up. So if you got still being processed and you don't see the 152 code, most likely you and somebody don't file head of household at the same address. Now, I don't care what a tax lady told you, tax guy told you, tax anything told you. How many heads do you have on your body? How many heads? And the arms don't do what the head do. So how many heads do we have? We only have one head, right? And this is how I try to get people to understand it. It's only one head of household per household, okay? So if you and another family member living in the same house, y'all sharing the bills, y'all better make an executive decision on who is going to be head of household, who is going to be single, because both of you cannot file head of household. I don't care about, the IRS say it's special circumstances. How many people really fall under them special circumstances? And you're really going to have to be able to prove that you both were head of household. And like I said, you heard what I said, prove. That means you'll be sending in documentations to prove your filing status. Don't do it. Okay? Please do not do it. Then it said, I have guardianship of my niece. I have legal documents as well. I didn't see a box to check that says niece or guardianship. So my tax preparer chose daughter. No, first of all, Danny, it is a relationship under there that says niece or nephew. So she could have checked the niece. Make sure, Danny, you check niece. It is a relationship under there for niece and nephew, baby. Okay? So don't let them tell you that it's not there. It's niece. If you're the guardian, still put her as your niece. Okay? How is the tax bill calculated for married filing joint? We in the 12% bracket. Is the first 1,950 calculated at 10%. That over that is 12%. Then you add it together. Monica, no ma'am. If you are married filing joint, your taxable income don't start until your standard tax deduction amount, which is $26,000. So anything over $26,000, I believe that tax is 12%. So whatever income is over 26, calculate that times 12%, and that's how much your tax bill is. Let me give y'all these breakdowns. Single people are paying 10% taxes on income this year. Head of household is paying 14% on income this year, and married filing joint is paying 12%. Married filing separate is paying the highest, and I'm not going to even say what it is because I hope ain't none of y'all out there doing that crazy shit. Okay? Are they taking refunds for student loans offset? Liz, no, they still did the deferment to hold off on collecting on student loans. I believe it's till September of this year. But what is back in play is overpayments from the unemployment, IRS debt, any kind of state debt. So that's child support. If you food stamps, they gave you too much in food stamps or anything, and they sent you a letter saying overpayment from the state, they can't take it back this tax season. The only one that is still safe is student loans. Every other debt is on the table. Okay. Chrissy say, what if your bars disappeared with tax topic 152? As long as you see 152, guys, that is a normal process. And anybody that's think I'm lying, go and put in Google Tax code 152. It will let you know that is the normal processing code. That is the code that reads your refund will be available 7 to 21 business days. Okay. So if you see 152, you're okay. Y'all just make sure that, y'all are staying on top of it. And no matter if y'all think that the state can't come take your federal for a debt owed to the state, you are sadly mistaken. Yes, they can. Even the local, even judgments. If you have a judgment in court against you, any kind of garnishment or liens, yes, they can take your federal refund. So don't think that if the state told you something and you just not going to file state, they can take it out your federal. Yes, they can. Okay. Okay, so you said should it take longer than 3 days to see received on the site? It can, and I'm gonna say it can because it is show that it's been accepted, and you'll go to where's my refund, and it'll still say the information don't match. That means the system haven't picked it up. So yes, it can take a little bit longer than 3 days sometimes. I know last week we had some who had waited a week before it even showed up. So it was accepted on one day, and it took a whole week for it to show up on where's my refund. But guess what? When it showed up with the accepted date from a week ago. So yes, it is. Okay. Does NA or star mean anything bad on transcripts? No, it does not. NA means not available. That just means it has not populated your transcript yet, and it will. It's a system. So remember, it's being fed through and it's being updated. Information is being sent through. So you have to give it time. I don't care if it shows that your return was accepted. I don't care if it shows that it's been received on where's my refund. You can still not see anything on your transcript because it has not populated. It populates overnight. So y'all just, just chill out on, because look, I just told you every time you pull your transcript, you're going to get one of them IRS letters for non-filing saying, hey, your return or your information was accessed online for a non-filing return. That is what give those letters. That is what generate every time you log in. Okay. What if you don't get the path message, but you usually do? Gina, it's coming. If you usually get it, then don't worry about it. If you see one bar, if you see still being processed, you're still okay. As long as you don't see take action, y'all have nothing to worry about. Okay. If you don't see take action with the exclamation point, you are okay. Okay. Still being processed with 152 is a normal code. Remember, you are not the person sitting next to you. So your situation is different from theirs. I don't care if y'all got the same amount of kids and everything. You probably been filing and getting your stuff every year. They probably had a problem one year, didn't have a problem next year, had a problem the year after that, and now they don't have a problem. So you are not like the person you are sitting next to. So y'all just hold on for that, okay? I filed an amendment last year and still haven't received it. Will this slow my refund down for this year? No, it will not, Miss Brandy. I have a lot of people who are still waiting for refunds from 2020, who are still waiting, as you are, for amended returns from 2020. No, it will not stop anything from processing this year because those are two separate years. Like I said, they can still inquire and have you sending in information from 2020 taxes, and you already have your refund, and you'll still be getting letters about your prior year. So no, it does not. Okay. Path will live for a good, it's a forever thing. Miss Lisa, I don't know if y'all remember when I told y'all they made it law. It is part of the law. Like, no, don't run stop signs. It's actually there in concrete now. We will have paths forever and a day unless they go through Senate, through the House, through Congress, and change the legislation to remove it. It will be there every year. It is a forever thing. Okay. It says if my child turned 13 in March, but I paid daycare for the entire year, can I claim that or only claim up until his birthday? Leanne, you can't even claim up until his birthday. Because when you go to your 2441, because he turned 13 by the end of December, it's not going to even put his name up on the form for you to select to put him or her, as the person you were paying until they turn 13. That's not going to work, baby. So no, you won't be able to claim it at all, even if you were paying it. Okay. Say my bar went away. I just got a message about CTC. but I do see code 152. Yes, you still good. You still good. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So all right, guys. So I'm trying to catch all these questions because I do need to get to my back to these taxes and back to doing my estimates. But I'm gonna try to catch a couple more questions. When do your transcripts update? When you have cycle 04? Baby, y'all know I tell y'all about trying to go off of these last 2 digits of your social security numbers, looking at the middle numbers on your they say you go by this. Transcripts update every 24 hours for everybody. I don't care if you're a weekly or a daily. They update sporadically every 24 hours. That's why I don't care if someone told you you're a weekly based on a certain number on your transcript. It won't show nothing one day, and you can go there tomorrow and you'll see it start populating with your codes. So y'all just know, if you see it, don't mean that, I'm finna get it. Oh, I got an as of date. The as of date just means that by this date, you should see something else populating on your transcript. Does not mean that is the date you're getting your money. Okay. We cannot provide any information about your refund. Okay, so Lachey, that is for individuals, what I was just talking about. If it showed you that your return has been accepted and you're going to where's my refund, and it's saying the information doesn't match or they can't provide information, the system has not picked it up. That does not mean that it is not being processed. It just means the system has not picked it up to show you the current status of where it is with processing. Okay. Ashley said, why is where my refund saying access denied? Ashley, I don't know if you're logging in from your phone, but try to log in from your laptop if your phone is saying access denied. Some of y'all have these blocks that be on, and we don't know what causes it, but it will kick you out. Okay. So if you're using your phone and it's saying access denied, try to go to a tablet or a computer and log in and look at it. Mine says it is being processed, but now it's saying still being processed, and a refund amount will be provided with it. Megan, do you have the 152 code? Because if you still see the 152, you're okay. If you don't, that means that you may be having to verify your identity, or you may be missing a 1095A. Okay. All right, guys. So I just seen a question. Okay. Deja said, if my babysitter have no other income, do they still have to file? Yep. Because Deja, I'm pretty sure you didn't just say you just gave them $400. I'm pretty sure if they were babysitting for you all year and you don't said on your return that you don't pay them $8,000 to $16,000, yes, ma'am, they have to file that. They have to report it. Anything over $400 self-employed, you have to report it by law. It is required to file if it's $400 or more. Schedule C, 1099 NEC, 1099 miscellaneous. If the amounts are $400 or more, you have to report it. So yes, ma'am, Deja, she will need to be reported. If I didn't receive any child tax credit, do I have to wait on a paper? No, Talia. If you know you opted out, or if you know that you didn't opt out, but you never got a payment, it said pending the entire 6 months when those payments were coming out, you are not waiting on a paper from the IRS. You need to go ahead and file and say, I did not get my credits, so you can get your full credits. But you are not waiting. If you didn't get the payments, you are not waiting for a letter. What letter is going to come? Because nothing was paid out to your social. It's nothing for them to send you. That is only for individuals who received at least one payment from July to December. They will get a letter. If you got none of the payments, there is nothing for you to wait on. That's just like saying, okay, I supposed to have got a job, but I didn't get the job. Is that job still going to send me a W-2? No, because you didn't get the job. So you didn't get any benefits. So it's nothing for them to report to you. So yeah, go ahead and file. All my people, you are not waiting on letters if you opted out. Okay. Okay. So, okay, Shanika, you saying, how can you get your, say, Net, answer that for me, if you don't mind. But yeah, If you're using a look back credit from 2019, guys, please, please, please get your tax returns or your transcripts. Do not use your W-2s, because 9 times out of 10, if your amounts were low in 2019, whoever did your taxes probably added income to help boost your refund. And if the amounts are not exact, accurate, on, meaning you can't say I made 10,000, but the IRS got 10,002. If you ain't got that 2 on the end of that 10,000, it's going to hold up your refund, and they will make the adjustment and probably remove the look back credit altogether. So y'all, please use your 2019 1040s or transcripts. Do not use your unemployment from 2019, your W-2s from 2019. Don't use just the single tax forms. Get your tax return. That is what you need, so you can make sure it is all added and reported, and what you're saying you're looking back to is the accurate amount that you have reported with the IRS. Okay. Does PATH in those 768 and 766 credits mean you're approved? The 766 and 768 are the credits. That's the child tax credit and the earned income credit codes. No, it does not mean that you're automatically approved, Miss Valerie. But if you see PATH with those codes, most likely your return is completing the process and you have nothing to worry about. You know, I tell y'all every year, y'all overthink it. Don't overthink it. Okay. Do not overthink it. Don't get to causing yourselves no issues where there are none. A lot of times y'all put yourself in some situations and then y'all looking for me or the tax lady, or if you did it yourself, you want to call customer service and cuss out TurboTax or free tax or tax act or whoever it is that you're using. And it's because you're putting yourself in a situation. Do not overthink it. Do not overdo it. It is not time, especially if you have kids with earned income credit. Please give yourself until next Saturday to see a deposit date. Now, let me give y'all a bit of good news before I get off of here. Don't y'all know that starting next Friday, as early as next Thursday, people with dependents can start seeing their money? So listen to me, because I don't want to be misquoted. I don't want anybody saying, oh, she said we supposed to get it. No, that ain't what I said. I said you can start seeing your refunds showing up, because where's my refund won't update until probably Saturday to show your deposit date for the following week. But if you are with a bank that posts deposits early, you can start seeing your deposits starting on next Thursday or next Friday. Y'all saying, but Miss Nini, what about PATH? PATH can lift as early as February 12th. Okay. So even if PATH lift on the 15th, which is the Wednesday following next week, you can still see your deposits next Thursday or next Friday, depending on your bank. Okay. Will that look back hold it up? No, it will not. Look back credit will not hold up your refunds. I'm sick of individuals saying it. The only time it will hold it up is in the situation I just mentioned. And that is if you're using your look back and you are not using the correct amount, meaning you just took your W-2 and said, this is what I used in 2019, use that. And the person who did your taxes either took away some income or added some income and the numbers don't match, then the IRS will make the adjustments themselves. But for the most part, if you're accurately reporting your amounts, no, it will not be a holdup. Okay. If you have no tax topic and it's just saying still being processed, you probably got an 8962. Hate to say it. You probably have an 8962 and you're going to be looking for a letter from the integrity department saying, hey, we need your 8962 and your 1095A to be faxed over so we can complete processing your return. Okay. What you get child tax credit error when you're trying to e-file, but they're saying they didn't get the child tax credit. Okay. So, Avis, in the software, and that is on my software, that is if you're filing for yourself, they all give warnings. It's not an error. It is a warning saying, hey, are you sure you didn't get this amount? Or, hey, are you sure this is the accurate amount? But it is just to safeguard, making sure people understand if you misreport the amount of CTC you received, it will prolong the processing of your return because the numbers you enter does not match what the IRS said they paid out. Remember, I told y'all CTC payments are not linked to the kids. It is linked to the taxpayers and the spouses. So when y'all are getting these letters, y'all aren't seeing your kids' socials on it, right? You're seeing it say your name, how much they paid you, and for how many kids they paid you for. It doesn't specify the kids. So remember, these payments that came July to December was advances on your 2021 refunds. They were not stimulus payments. It was not free money they was giving people that had kids. It was an advance on your refund. So when you go and say, hey, I received $5,000 already, and you know you don't made $30,000, I can tell you right now, if your box number 2 is not accurate with at least, if you made 30 and they didn't withhold at least $2,700, that 5,100, that other 51 that you're supposed to be getting will go to pay the taxes that is due on the income you made. So don't think you're not getting your full amounts, because you are. You are, but it's also going to pay the tax liability on the income that you're being taxed on. So if 5,100 is what you would do and you got a $2,000 tax credit, they're going to take that 2,000 out that 5,100 and give you that other 3. And that is not saying, oh, I didn't get my other 51. Yes, you did. But because you got taxes on your income, they take it out of that. They take it out of your child tax credit. Previous years, a lot of people didn't even know it. That's what your child tax credit was for. It was to offset the amount of tax liability you had on your taxable income. That's what it was used for. So just know, if you put it in and you don't see it reflect the same whole dollar amount that you had received July to December, that's not saying you didn't get it. It's saying it gave it to you, but you also had that tax out of your refund. Okay? So I'm going to get ready, guys, because I appreciate y'all time this morning, but I do need to get to work. I needed to take a pause for the calls just to talk to my people. I wanted, like I said, if y'all are getting crazy phone numbers, text messages, inbox from someone saying they are Miss Nene, just know they are not Miss Nene. Y'all know how I talk. Y'all know how I text. Y'all know how I respond. Y'all know me. And if it don't feel like it's me, it's probably not me. Y'all don't have to reach out and be like, hey, Miss Nene, is this you? I'm telling you right now, it is not me. Do not entertain it. We are not giving these people any kind of energy. I'm done with it. I've said what I said. I mean what I say. And that's that. So I'm going to wish all of y'all a blessed and prosperous day. I'm going to get back to the business that pays me. And I hope, I would pray that everyone does the same. Mind the business that pays y'all. Okay?